Welcome aboard, everybody. It's Captain D. We're doing a live stream today. I haven't done a live stream in over a year, so I thought today might be a good day to do one. Hope you guys enjoy. We're going to take the brand new Cirrus SR22 Entegra from Prosser, Washington down to Copalis State. Well, actually west to Copalis State. Over there by Olympia. I filed an IFR flight plan. We filed for the Sund intersection, Victor 298, Yakima VOR, Victor 204 to Hegda. I've already done the pre-flight and the walk around, so let's go ahead and get inside the plane and get this thing started. Alright, I am on FS economy, so we do have this annoying transparent box. Alright. Pull the pin. There we go. We are on an active tank, but for whatever reason it didn't add the FSE fuel, so let me check this out here real quick. Alright, so it should when we hit the battery here. We'll put the key in. Battery 1 and battery 2. There we go, and gives us about 60 gallons. That's what we're looking for. Alright, prime the engine. And there is a little bit of delay on the stream, so if I don't get to your comment right away, I do apologize, but feel free to leave anything in the chat. Alright, back to boost. Mixture's full. Active tank selected. Prop is clear. Clear prop. And there's a good start. Set the parking brake. Alternator 1, alternator 2, avionics. .7 gallons, close enough to 60. That should be plenty to get us there. Victor 298 to the Yakima VOR. Victor 204. Flight plans in there. We filed for 18,000 feet. It'll be the first time I've taken this thing up into the flight levels. We'll make sure that we use the oxygen. .2. headset, so the plane's a little quieter. Chinook departure, November 22 Charlie Delta.
Go ahead.
November 22 Charlie Delta, Cirrus SR22 on the ground, Prosser, Sierra 40, looking to pick up our IFR to Copalis State, Sierra 16.
22 Charlie Delta, standby.
Good afternoon, Oakland ground, FedEx 3650, heavy at cargo with India, ready to taxi.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, Oakland ground, runway 30, taxi via Bravo and Whiskey.
30 via Bravo Whiskey, FedEx 3650 Heavy.
Alright, let the engine warm up here while we wait for our clearance. So wind on the ground here is about 060 between 8 and 10 knots. So runway 8 will be...
22 Charlie Delta, Seattle, correction, Chinook departure, is cleared to the Sierra 16 airport via as filed, except on Victor 204. Proceed all the way to Hoquiam VOR, Hotel Quebec Mike, then direct. Climb and maintain 10,000, expect 50180. Within 10 minutes, Chinook departure on 128.75, squawk 6320 and hold for release.
Two Charlie Delta is cleared as filed except Hoquiam VOR. Expect climb and maintain 10,000, expect 18,000, 128.75, 6320 for the squawk. 22 Charlie Delta, hold for release.
But 22 Charlie Delta, your reback is correct. Call me back when you're first in line, ready to go.
Will do, 22 Charlie Delta.
That's your 2169, just set to maintain 4,000.
4,000, Horizon 2169.
Alright, so a little change to the flight plan here. Oh, I did that wrong.
That's your 2169, turn right heading 250.
Right, 250, Horizon 2169.
There we go.
Towers, Delta 2331 holding short, runway 1 left on Mike, ready for departure.
Delta 2331, San Francisco Tower, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 03006.
Alright.
Runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff, Delta 2331.
Prosser traffic, Cirrus SR22, taxiing runway 08. Prosser. Parking brake is off. I suck at taxiing this thing. So it's about a 200-mile flight. Should take us about an hour, hour and a half, depending on the winds. Outside air temperature 18 degrees Celsius, which is about 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Nice spring day. Not a whole lot of clouds in the sky. Should be able to get some good looks at the Cascade Mountain Pass as we fly over it. Yeah, you're probably right. If I keep the speed up during taxi, we do get a little bit of rudder authority, but I was always taught don't taxi faster than you can walk. Part of the problem is I have some very old, almost worn out rudder pedals. Mostly I just suck at the whole differential braking thing. I never really understood why Cirrus decided to go with a free casting nose wheel. Must be a weight saving thing. That's funny because I did that before I upgraded to the honeycomb yoke. I used to use the throttle levers on the CH as brakes. We'll stop here, set the parking brake so I don't roll away. Oh, I forgot to turn the strobe on. Guess I should turn my lights on. Chinook departure, Cirrus SR22, 22 Charlie Delta, holding short runway 08, ready for departure.
22 Charlie Delta, once you've got your IFR clearance, don't need to identify yourself as an SR22 at all. With that, you're released for departure. Clearance is void if not off by 1858 Zulu, time now 1850. If off for the next 8 minutes, call back within 10 minutes from now with your intentions. Breakers change is approved.
Cleared for departure, we'll call back within 10 minutes if we don't get off the ground, 22 Charlie Delta.
When I can't clear you for departure, I can only release you if non-towered.
Same difference. Picky, picky, picky.
FedEx 3650, heavy contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Oakland Center 127.45, FedEx 3650 heavy.
Delta 2331, contact Oakland Center 132.2.
132.2, Delta 2331.
Set my altitude to 10,000. Prosser traffic, Cirrus SR22, taking runway 08. 10,000 is set. Let's see if I can get off the runway. Processor traffic, Cirrus SR22 on the roll 08. Airspeed's alive. Don't let off the brake too much. See, that always happens to me. Get back on the runway. Well, we're going to take off on the dirt. Nope. Not gonna happen. Going back around. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, that would be why my left rudder brake is stuck. There we go. Let's take a look here. I think something's a little screwy. Yeah, it'd be a very expensive afternoon. I went through all this earlier, but just to make sure. Alright, let's try this again. Processor traffic, Cirrus SR22 back taxiing 26. There we go. Seems to be better. Processor traffic, Cirrus SR22 departing runway 08. Why it's only making 76% power here. What's going on? Mixture's full. Boost pump is on. We'll see what happens. That was weird. I think there's some kind of engine issue here because we're not making the power that we should be making. We've got cylinder head temperatures that are low here. I wonder if it's got bad cylinders. That is strange. I wonder if you can do an engine overhaul mid-flight. Well, the EGTs are rising on the 2. Interesting. 12875. Well, that wind's really pushing me around. Chinook departure, November 22 Charlie Delta, just off Sierra 40, climbing 3,000 for 10,000.
Number 22 Charlie Delta, Chinook departure right in.
Here's the flash, 22 Charlie Delta.
Number 22 Charlie Delta, radar contact 34 miles east of Yakima. I'll maintain 10,000, altimeter 3013.
2013 for 22 Charlie Delta? That doesn't seem right.
That would make sense. 3013, altimeter 3013.
3013, 22 Charlie Delta, thank you. Well, it seems like they're making power now, so maybe that engine overhaul in-flight thing worked. They're not making as much power, but maybe once we lean out and get into cruise here. The number 1 cylinder is quite low, but climbing. Interesting, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. Maybe I broke it last time I landed. See, now we're making 100% power.
Orbx Tower, Phenom 66 Mike, holding short 10 left, ready for departure.
Number 66 Mike, Billings Tower, runway 10 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 040 at Niner.
Clear for takeoff, 10 left, 66 Mike.
Cheers 2 Charlie Delta, contact Seattle Center 132.6.
132.6, 22 Charlie Delta. Seattle Center, November 22 Charlie Delta, with you climbing 6,700 for 10,000.
Number 22 Charlie Delta, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 180.
Climb and maintain 180, 22 Charlie Delta. Alright, let's see here. I'll leave it on indicated airspeed so I don't stall.
Number 66 Mike, contact departure.
Alright, now it looks like cylinder head temperatures and everything match, so they're making power. So whatever that was, it seems to have resolved
Number 66
itself.
Mike, Billings departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
What's a live stream without some comical crap going wrong?
Number 66 Mike, turn left heading 290, vectors RMT.
Alright, there's 10,000. Turn on the oxygen.
When able, clear direct RMT and resume on navigation. Contact Salt Lake City Center on 133.4.
Kick off the landing light. No need for that this high.
FedEx 3650, contact LA Center 133.2. Take care.
LA 133.2, FedEx 3650. Thanks, we'll see you. Center, Phenom 66 Mike is 12.2, climbing 15,000 direct RMT.
Wind is 062 at 34 knots.
Salt Lake Center, Roger, climb and maintain, flight level 210.
Flight level 210, 66 Mike.
That's a headwind component of 9 knots. That's not bad. EGTs seem a little low for this power setting.
Delta 2331, contact Oakland Center 125.75.
125.75, Delta 2331.
Lean out a little bit. Alright, just passing 13,100.
Oakland Center, Delta 2331, flight level
5,000 to
210.
go. We're still climbing at about 1,150, 1,200 feet a minute.
Delta 2331, Oakland Center, Roger. Number 66 Mike, climb and maintain, flight level 240, contact Salt Lake Center 135.77.
135.77, climb and maintain, flight level 240 at 66 Mike.
About 18 miles from the Yakima VOR. Hopefully in their next update they'll fix
Salt Lake City Center,
this
Phenom
over
66
here.
Mike is passing
So it
18.9, climbing flight level 240.
Phenom 66 Mike, Salt Lake Center, climb and maintain, flight level 340.
Flight level 340, 66 Mike.
Says we should land with 7.7 gallons, but that's going to go way up once we get into cruise. $55 gallons should be plenty of gas to get there. Coming up on 16, 2,000 to go. Do some cleanup items here. We'll center the heading bug. Crabbing in the wind a little bit. Alright, so over here you'll see where it gives the estimated fuel at each waypoint. It starts turning yellow once you get below 24, because that's considered an hour's worth of fuel. And then when you get really low, like down here, it turns red, because you'll be below what you should have for reserve. Alright, leveling off at flight level 180. There's the peak. Alright, so making 95% power. We're at 29.6 inches of manifold pressure with 22.8 gallons an hour. And right now we're rich at peak. If we go lean at peak, we could probably bring that down to probably 18. And we'll split the difference and do 19.5. Watching the turbo inlet temperature here, we don't want it to get much higher than that. EGTs are in the green, CHTs are in the green. Oil temperature's good, oil pressure's good. We go to the cruise checklist here. Oxygen as required, oxygen is on, fuel pump off. Fuel pump is off. Cruise power set, mixture lean is required, engine parameters monitor, fuel flow and balance monitor, oxygen as required again. Right now we're still pretty well balanced. We've been in flight about 25 minutes. I'll switch over here in about 5 minutes here. Usually run about a half hour at a time on the tank. Alright, now that we've made our turn at the Yakima VOR, wind is 065 at 4-1, which gives us a pretty good tailwind. True airspeed of 202, ground speed 239. We are flying. So we should get there in about 40 minutes to an hour. Usually it takes a little longer than predicted. Avidyne compared to the G1000, I'm still getting used to the Avidyne. I mean, I like it, because it does give you just a different feel than the standard G1000. What I don't like is, like, this waypoint info doesn't update. The VOR doesn't give you the information that it should. Hopefully that'll get fixed. I like the map a little bit better. But I guess it's, you know, 6 one way, half a dozen another. It's just personal preference. I'm still a big fan of the G1000 TorqueSim SR22, but this one came out and they give a discount for
contact Salt Lake City Center 128.72.
Discount for people that already own the other one. So I figured, hey, why not pick it up? And I'm enjoying it. I do like the liveries that came with this one better.
22 Charlie Delta, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
1266 22 Charlie Delta.
Salt Lake City Center, Phenom 66 Mike is passing, actually approaching flight level 340.
Number 66 Mike, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Seattle Center, November 22 Charlie Delta, flight level 180.
Number 22 Charlie Delta, Seattle Center, roger.
I guess I should fix my altimeter. I thought I did that. That's annoying. Other than avionics, though, I don't think there's really any difference in the planes. A couple different liveries and different avionics.
Number 754 Delta Whiskey, Seattle Center on request, standby.
Well, you did an excellent job. I mean, I can't complain. You guys at TorqueSim make an excellent airplane.
Number 4 Delta Whiskey, you can expect further from Salt Lake Center. Maybe you're not aware, but Helen is a non-radar facility, so there's no direct anything going in there. You've got to be on an airway, so I'd expect further from Salt Lake. Something to prepare for. Cleared to Helena Airport via as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 230. Expect flight level 390 within 10 minutes. Departure with center 121.4. Squawk 3653. Hold for release. The 4 Delta Whiskey, your back is correct. Just call back shortly only, first line ready to go. And are you planning the ODP? Just call back first line ready to go.
Gotta love that Orbx scenery.
Horizon Air 2590, Seattle clearance cleared to Eugene Airport, Seattle 7 departure, radar vectors to the Seattle VOR. And then as filed. Climb and maintain 3000, expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure. Seattle departure on 120.4, squawk 1410. Horizon 2590, read back correct.
Yeah, I absolutely love the Oregon and Washington. I like the Northern California and Southern California too, but I do most of my flying up in the Pacific Northwest. The Florida one's pretty nice too, but I don't fly down south very often. I do like that Portland scene, that cityscape scenery they added there, though. That makes Portland look pretty good. Must be a slow day on PilotEdge. Of course, it is the early afternoon in the middle of the week.
There's 2 Charlie Delta, the Olympia altimeter 3013, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 16,000.
3013, descend and maintain 16,000, 22 Charlie Delta.
2 Charlie Delta at the pilot's discretionary descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 16,000.
PD to 16,000, 22 Charlie Delta. Well, this pilot is discressing to descend at 16,000. 250 knot ground speed. I think that's a record for me in this plane. Alright, no procedures for the airport we're going to, Copalis State, and probably no weather either. The closest weather is Hoquiam, and that's 120 at 5 knots. Options for runways are 1432, and it's 3,560 feet by 150 feet. Should be plenty of room to stop. No ATIS either. Three. And level 16,000.
Number 754 Delta Whiskey, release for departure, clearance void. If clearance void at 1940 Zulu, if not off by 1940, call back by 1945 with your intentions. Free exchange is approved, time now 1932.
I wonder if I wasn't using the GTN and I was just using the 430, the double stacked 430, if this information would change. I wonder if it has anything to do with the GTN. Well, that's good to know. I look forward to the update. I'm not complaining. It's just things I've noticed. I mean, it's an excellent aircraft, and there's always bound to be something when you put out an aircraft that has to be fixed. Man, those tailwinds got us here quick, but that means the return trip's going to take that much longer.
Seattle Center, citation 754 Delta Whiskey is off Redmond, 8,400, climbing flight level 230.
Number 754 Delta Whiskey, Seattle Center radar contact 2 miles southeast of the Deschutes VOR, climb and maintain for level 230.
230, 754 Delta Whiskey.
So 87.8 miles to go, 23 minutes. It descended us rather early. Probably to get us out of the jet traffic way, climbing out of some of the airports over here on the west side.
As you're at 2590 Seattle ground, runway 34 right, taxi via Bravo. Number 4 Delta Whiskey, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
135.15 for Delta Whiskey. Seattle Center, citation 754 Delta Whiskey, flight level 200, climbing 230.
Citation 754 Delta Whiskey, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 390.
390, 754 Delta Whiskey.
just about over Olympia.
Roger, 2590, Seattle Tower, runway 34 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 300 at 5.
I'm probably going to go up about another 55, 60 miles here and then just cancel. I mean, it's clear VFR. There's no approach, so no real reason to
165
be
Yankee
on an
Papa,
IFR
Olympia
plane.
ground. It is now. Stand by. Then 165 Yankee Papa, Olympia ground, declared to Bowerman Field, Yelm 5 departure, radar vectors to the Olympia VOR to join Victor 204, then is filed. Climb and maintain 3,000, expect 6,000, 5 minutes after departure. Seattle's on 120.4, squawk 2622.
Welcome, Center Delta 2231 with request.
I've got
165
live
Yankee
traffic
Papa,
turned on
readback
too.
is
That's
correct.
why the controller's not calling out any of that traffic. It's all
President 2590, contact
being
departure.
fed in from ADSB data.
Delta 2331, go ahead.
I'm requesting separation from the controls for 5 minutes and use the lavatory.
Yeah, that should be okay.
Roger, we'll call back when we're back on the controls, Delta 2231.
President 2590, Seattle departure, air contact, climb and maintain 15,000.
We're over the Olympia airport here. Let's go outside and take a look. There it is right down there.
Number 165 Yankee Papa, Olympia ground, safe position. Sierra 165 Yankee Papa, runway 17, taxi via Echo Bravo. For 66 Mike, contact Seattle Center 125.1.
125.1, 66 Mike.
Delta 2231 back.
Thank you.
Alright, so fuel flow 21.2 gallons an hour. We've used 20.2. We have 35.4 remaining, which is an hour and 40 minutes. With a whopping
Seattle Center,
10.4
Phenom
nautical
66 Mike,
miles
flight
per
level
gallon.
340.
November 66 Mike, Seattle Center, roger. Number 22 Delta, Bowerman altimeter 3011, descend at pilot's discretion to maintain 6,000.
Pilot's discretion 6,000, 22 Charlie Delta.
Rising at 2590, turn left, heading 190.
Alright, going down to 6,000. Which is probably as low as he's going to get us before we cancel.
Rising at 2590, when able, clear direct Alder, join J1, and resume on navigation.
Altimeter set, cabin heat defrost is required, landing lights coming on. Fuel system we should switch because we've got quite the imbalance going on because I didn't switch it earlier. Mixture, brake pressure, and oxygen. We'll leave the oxygen on until we're below 10,000 and the brakes are good.
Horizon Air 2590, contact Seattle Center 126.6. Seattle Center, good afternoon, Horizon 2590, 14,000, climbing 15,000. Horizon Air 2590, Seattle Center, climb and maintain flight level 210. Flight level 210, Horizon 2590. Delta 2331, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65. Good day.
Los Angeles Center 134.65, good day, Delta 2331.
Doesn't give us much airport info here because this is one of them backwoods airports. Elevation is 0 feet. I wonder if that's right. Let me double check that. Well, flight plan go says elevation is 1 foot, so I guess that's close enough. got some traffic off to our right.
165 Yankee Papa, Olympia Tower, runway 17, cleared for takeoff, wind calm.
AS-50, I think that's a helicopter.
Bird 2 Charlie Delta, report to your destination airport inside or cancellation of IFR airborne this frequency.
22 Charlie Delta, go ahead and cancel.
Bird 22 Charlie Delta, radar services terminated with cancellation. Squawk and maintain VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawking and talking VFR. Thank you, 22 Charlie Delta.
5 Yankee Papa, contact Seattle departure.
I live in the eastern side of Washington State.
754 Delta Whiskey, contact Salt Lake City Center 128.72.
Salt Lake on 128.72, 754 Delta Whiskey.
Number 165 Yankee Papa, Seattle departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000.
Alright, we are squawking and talking VFR. Alright, we're below 10,000. We can turn off the oxygen. We're on the fullest tank. Yeah, I'm about an hour west of Garfield, but basically the same area. I mean, once you cross the mountain pass, you go from like pine trees to desert. Alright, we're VFR now, so I'm going to continue my descent down to about 4,500. Six minutes out, 22.4 miles. Alright, now we're going to continue our descent to pattern altitude. Start slowing down. Nice view of the coast there. Copalis traffic, Cirrus SR22 is 13 miles south of the field, going to enter for a right base runway 14, Copalis. And looks like it's going to be a crosswind landing no matter what we do, so. Although 10 knots is better than 20. I tried landing this thing in a 20 knot crosswind and it was not pretty. Alright, 500 feet to go on the descent. Copalis traffic, Cirrus SR22 is 3 miles south of the field, gonna enter a right downwind runway 14. Mixture's full, gears down and welded, approach flaps are in, keep it within the wide arc. Copalis traffic, Cirrus SR22, midfield right downwind 14, full stop, Copalis. Should have made a wider pattern. Overshot that one.
100.
And I'm guessing that's not paved. It's like landing on a sandbar. Oh, don't hit the sand, don't hit the sand. No, 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 no. Oh, man. Well, that was horrible. Well, I guess that turned out to be a very expensive afternoon. Note to self, don't land a Cirrus on the sand. I think the scenery's off. Should have been a paved runway there. Well, we'll have to call the salvage yard to come get it.
Disconnected.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed that. Alright, I'm going to reload everything and take a break here. I may do another stream here and see if we can take off out of here any better than we landed. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good day.